Okay, you need to be on page 605. And I'm going to go ahead and read this problem to you. We're going to answer two questions. What do you know, and what do we need to find? Zach gave 5 trading cards to his sister. Now he has 41 cards. How many cards did he have originally? Okay, the first question I need you to answer is, what do you know? So please go ahead and write that down in your book. The second question I want you to answer is, what do you need to find? Go ahead and answer that, please. Write that down in your book. Okay, what we know from the word problem is that Zach gave away 5 cards and that he now only has 41 cards left. So, gave 5 trading cards to his sister and that he now has 41 cards. Those are 2 important pieces of information that you should underline or highlight or circle. And then what do you need to find? What we're being asked to find is, how many cards did he have originally? So the number of cards he had originally. So what we don't know, the unknown number, we're going to represent with a variable. So right now, I want you to pick a letter to represent the number of cards Zach had originally. Go ahead and type that in for me. Okay, so the hands-on activity 1, it is using the same word problem. Define a variable. They chose the variable C. So if you chose C for cards, that's great. Or O for original, whatever you want is fine. I stay away from the letter O as a variable because it looks a whole lot like the number 0, but it's totally up to you. Okay, so they chose the letter C. They also drew a picture. So you have the original number of cards is made up of 2 things. 41 cards, which is what he has left, and the 5 cards that he gave away. So the total length of the diagram is the total number of cards. 41 is what he has left, and 5 is what he gave to his sister. So the equation would be C minus 5 minus the 5 cards he gave away is equal to 41. So here's the question I want you to answer. How many cards did he start off with? Go ahead and solve that for me. Okay, the answer to that is Zach originally had 46 cards, and the way they chose to do it was to work backwards. They rewrote the equation as an addition sentence. So up here, we had C minus 5 equals 41, but the same picture shows that 41 plus 5 is equal to C. So 41 plus 5 is C. The answer is 46, and it says represent it on a number line, and it can only be this one point, which is 46. Okay, so we're going to practice that a couple times here. Now, ideally, if we were all together, we'd work with a partner, but we're going to do this together as a group. We're going to write and solve a subtraction equation using the bar diagram. So for number 1, it says Mariska gave her friend Elise 8 beads and was left with 37 beads. How many did she have originally? This sounds very familiar to the previous problem. So I want you to fill in this diagram and then answer the question for me. How many did she have originally? Go ahead and do that for me, please. Okay, they chose B to represent the total number of beads she had originally. They're showing that she has 37 now, and that she gave away 8. And so B minus 8 equals 37. And the answer of how many she had originally is 45. And we can do that by adding the 37 plus the 8 to get the 45 that she originally got. Okay, so Clinton has $12 after buying a snack at the mall. The snack cost $5. How much money did Clinton have originally? All right, so you need to fill in this top part. What is that going to be? It should be the original amount of money that he had. And then go ahead and draw the parts down below and fill in what you know. Finally, you're going to answer the question, how much money did he have originally? And go ahead and you're going to type that answer in once you find that. Okay, so the original amount of money they represented as S, and I don't know why, but they did. So you've got the original amount of money is S. You could have chosen a different letter, that would be fine. If you spend $12, if you have $12 left after buying a $5 snack, what did you have originally? So S, the original amount of money, minus the $5 for a snack equaled $12, and the original amount is $17. So 12 plus 5 equals $17. Okay, so for the next hands-on activity, we're going to practice solving equations using counters and cups. And if you were in class with me, you would actually have cups on your desk and counters on your in front of you, but we're going to look at a picture and do it that way. Okay, so it's telling us that an equation is like a balance. The quantity on the left has to be equal and balanced with the quantity on the right. So to solve an addition equation using cups and counters, subtract the same number of counters from each side of the mat so that the equation remains balanced. So this particular picture, a cup is representing the unknown amount, and where they wrote that down here as an x. X plus 1 counter is equal to 5 counters. So x plus 1 equals 5. We want to get the x by itself and find out how much the x is equal to. So in order to do that, we're going to cross out one counter from the right and get rid of this counter on the left, so we only have the x remaining. So if we cross out one counter on each side, there are blank counters remaining on the right side, so x equals blank. So how many counters are remaining on the right side? Go ahead and answer that for me. So what does x equal? It equals 4. So the solution is, there are 4 counters on the right, so x equals 4. The solution is 4. And on a number line, this one dot where the 4 is what's going to represent the only answer to that particular equation.